Jake here. Just thought I'd do a little video here. We're coming up on our 1 year anniversary on our lifestyle in about 3 days. We'll have been on this journey for 1 year. Quite a journey, if I may say so, that we've been on. But I have a few questions, observations, and things that I thought I would throw out there. So, you probably know, I've did a lot of tweaks and different things with fat. I thought in my thinking that our fat intake and our salt intake and our water intake are all pretty much the same. Our body takes what it needs and it passes out the excess. So, you eat too much salt and then you're in the bathroom peeing it all out. Same way, you drink a gallon of water, you're going to be peeing a lot of water out. Well, I think fat works about the same way. That if you eat too much fat, your body will take what it needs and it passes the rest. I've did several experiments doing that, specifically eating way more fat and seeing what happens. And in several occasions, it'll go right through you, and you'll be in the bathroom for a while. So your body has a way of regulating certain things so that you don't get too much. I'm thinking that fat falls in that category, and I'm talking about animal fat. I'm not talking about oil. I haven't done it with olive oil or coconut oil. Them are oils, and I consider fat different from oil. Most of these outfits, they group fat in with oil, seed oils. It's all the same. You got a low fat diet. Well, when it comes to seed oils, I agree. It just screws with you. A fine example is Rosalie brought home for her some deep fried chicken from the store. It was in the fridge, and last night I thought, well, it's meat. I've been eating pretty much straight meat, kind of like carnivore here, for the last few days, just to see what happens. And I thought, well, I'll try eating it. It was a breaded, deep fat fried pieces of chicken, and I thought, well, what the hell, let's give her a shot. Well, this morning my back is kind of hurting a little bit, and it's got to be from that chicken, because it was doing just fine, but it was cooked in vegetable oil, and it had a flour batter, like Kentucky Fried Chicken's made. And that kind of did a little on my back. So I can feel today that my back is not feeling its best. So I'm gonna not eat nothing and see how we feel tomorrow and the next day and that. But we didn't gain no weight from it. I mean, the last video I put up, I was 174, and this morning I'm at 172. So I've lost 2 pounds in the past week. But I've been doing this experiment with the excess fat, and I just want to kind of do a quick one on what I think is going on. I'm not sure that your body will absorb all the fat that we're eating, and it just passes it up. The excess goes right through you. It'll take what it needs. Because if I was eating way too much fat and it's all calories, shouldn't I be gaining weight? It just stands to reason that if you're eating, they say, eating excessive calories, what's your body going to do? It's going to store them calories. Well, does it store fat calories? Or does it just pass it on through, and you go to the bathroom and away you go? It took what it needed and let the rest go right on. Same thing with salt, same thing with water. So that I'm looking at this triangle: fat, salt, water. Them things I think our body requires, but our body also can regulate that stuff that we don't have to worry about that, and that's animal fat. I'm not talking about oils or veg oils or seed oils or anything like that, because I don't think our body can handle that kind of stuff. That's different stuff. But just basic ancestral, back in 10,000 years ago, we didn't have that stuff, but we had animal fat, we had salt, we had water, and everybody did just fine, and you could eat to excess on them things and your body would regulate itself. And I think that's something that we're going to have to look into. And I do these experiments all the time. I made a meatloaf, and I had bacon in there, and I had a bunch of beef fat tallow mixed in with the meat. I put eggs in there, and I put crushed up pork rinds in there to hold it together. And I made a meatloaf that was, when I was cooking, there was a layer of fat on the top of that baby, and it all soaked back into the meat. So it was really, really fatty. And what happened? Not really. I didn't gain no weight. I've been eating it for 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 days now, and it hasn't really affected me, except that first time I kind of had to go to the bathroom, and loose stool. But then after that, my body, because I ate a bunch of it that first day, I ate a lot of the meat. I made a meal out of that. And it went through me a little bit. But then after that, I didn't eat quite so much of the meat, but I ate it till I was satisfied. And my body absorbed it up, and I'm down 2 pounds. So you got to figure this out. It just, they say, oh, you need the protein, the excess fat will get you fat. Well, I'm afraid that I have to go with the idea that excess fat, your body just will get rid of the excess fat one way or the other. You'll either burn it, it'll take what it needs to burn, make energy, or it just goes right out the other end. So that's not a bad thing. I didn't feel bad. So I just thought I'd throw this little one up here. I'm still working on my 1 year in review that'll come out in about 3 days. And I took little excerpts of all my videos to show you what I looked like a year ago, February, March. I try to do it every month, but I kind of mixed up there a little bit in July or August, I don't know. But then September, October, November, I got them, so you can see how the change in my face and in my neck and in the way I look is pretty remarkable when I put it in just a minute here and a minute there, or next month a minute, and it's pretty striking. So I'll get that video. I'm working on it because that's a lot of cutting and pasting and putting in Power Director and trying to make them flow together so that they look like something that's not all chopped up. I'm going to get this one up. It's been 10 minutes, and I just wanted to do a quickie on this. And the fat seems to be an appetite suppressant. I eat, and it's noon now, and I'm good for another 3 hours or so before it's time to eat again. I ate yesterday at 3, 4 o'clock. The one meal a day is working, feeling good, except for my back. Tweaked a little bit, and the only thing I can think of is I ate that couple pieces of that chicken that Rosalie brought home that was cooked in vegetable oil and had the breading, deep fried breading on it. So we'll let you know. But just, I'm thinking that this fat, salt, water pyramid is, your body can regulate that stuff real easy. So uh, we'll keep trying, we'll keep checking it out. So we'll talk to you later. Bye.